I'll tell you what we'll do in terms of audio. If the audio quality is a little bit poop, then I think what we'll end up doing is I'll listen back, I'll make the appropriate adjustments before the next stream, and then things should be fine. Okay, so my fan's on, my lights are off, I'm prepared to get mildly disturbed by this game. Okay. Getting ready to load in. It just takes forever. Even though this is a gold source game, it still takes a really fucking long time to load. It's probably loading all of its custom assets. Yeah, I don't know. Last time I played this game, I kinda liked how cheesy it was. I'm not, like, crazy about this game. I think it's good. I think... Obviously, I've played better horror games. But it's good. It's just not great, like I thought it was going to be. My expectations were maybe a little too high. So. We got music. We got a shitty looking Glock. I had to get rid of my cool assault rifle. Here we go. Alright, they have guns now. This guy like shoot himself in the head last time. Alright, let's load game. How's the audio now? Is the game too loud? Really loud right now? That's weird. How the hell did that happen? All these weird audio problems tonight. Jesus. Okay, but there's a monster. Yeah. Yeah. Still way too loud, huh? You sure this isn't in relation to my voice? Hang on, let me lower the game a little bit more. Game should be good. Keep in mind the gunshots in this game are super fucking like compressed and horrendously loud. Spotify is causing all the audio problems you're having by stealing your audio to produce better music recommendations from my Discover Weekly. Conspiracy theory. But I like it. Too loud compared to you. Hang on, let me double check my, my audio levels are... I think I would have to speak up, but my audio levels are pretty good right now. The game is just a loud fucking game with really loud, like, gunshots. Okay, put it down a little bit more. This is as much as I'm willing to do. And, well, God bless. Let's hope God blesses us for the rest of this stream. I've had a day and a half, so I just want to have a nice stream tonight. And then... a nice relaxing Stardew Valley to end the night. You know, one thing I was really hoping was that this wouldn't turn into me shooting people. You know, like guns versus guns. I was hoping it would be monsters like the whole time. So this is a little disappointing. Come on, fucking go into scope mode, you fucking prick. I'm really not good at shooting. The sooner I come to terms with that, the better. Alright, let's... again. Whoa. Mouse is going mental. Alright, I am damaged. I'm damaged. I need to inject syringes. How about instead of Cry of Fear, the game is just retitled Cry? That is what you will do when you play this game. Also, really, credit to the main character for being ambidextrous with his shooting. That is impressive that he can keep a straight shot. So some people are wondering how the concert was. The Queens of the Stone Age concert. And I thought it was great. I was worried because there were reports of Josh limping in previous concerts, and if he had anything fucked up with his knee, I could not tell because he troopered through it. He was a little shit-faced. He admitted he was a little shit-faced. But it was a really, really solid show, and I loved it. They played most of my favorites, and The Evil Has Landed sounded amazing. What was that? What was that cool moment that in this game here that just happened just then? Like, come on. I have to go back and save after I kill these dudes. Oh, god damn it. There's people joining the chat saying, is the audio weird for anyone else? Oh man, you have no idea. Right in the arm. Arm shots are kills. My bullets are coated with herpes. Oh, really? Come on. No, 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 no. I forgot to reload. Why do I have to shoot things with guns? I just wanted to play a fucking horror game, not shoot game. I mean, we're gonna do this. It's gonna happen. I mean, it did happen already. Just unforeseen circumstances. Alright, yeah, so anyway, Cry of Fear. Good. I would like to mention that the Royal Blood, the band that opened for Queens of the Stone Age, They're talented. I didn't really care for them, though. I've heard a lot of people talk them up. I thought they were just fine, and actually borderline annoying. That was a shitty reload. They were very loud and dirty. It was a two-piece, and the problem I had was the front man for the band, who I didn't know, was like going nuts over the attention. He was like raising his arms. He was like, at one point for 5 minutes straight, he was playing a little riff and then pointing to the audience so that they would applaud. It was like Freddie Mercury shit, but he is not Freddie Mercury. I liked them as a band for the most part. I thought they had good music. The 10-minute drum solo I didn't really care for as much. Yeah, the guitar fuzz. There were like every song started and ended with loud ambient guitar fuzz. And I'm just thinking to myself, what is the market for this? Like who's into guitar fuzz with no... So you got like a 0.5 seconds to react. Am I going the right way? I guess so. I can't wait for Tommy Wiseau to show up in this game. Oh, hi, babe. I have a chainsaw for you. So yeah, and he will too, because remember the dialogue was written by Tommy. But yeah, Royal Blood, good. Royal Blood didn't do anything for me, aside from just play some cool songs. There's like 2 songs I thought were nice. I was like, yeah, this is good shit. And the rest of their set was just kind of really just kind of generic. Not that I'm one to talk, but I really, I thought the songs were on the weaker side, especially when compared to their, you know, headlining act, Queens of the Stone Age, who are amazing and have great songs that are just cool as fuck. But I could see the Royal Blood being cool, and I root for them. I hope they stop the weird frontman antics bullshit, because that was just weird and I didn't like it. It was too over the top for a band I didn't know. Like you have to earn that, and even so, you kinda have to be like Freddie Mercury level if you're gonna try to entice the crowd to go mental. So, but yeah, the Queens of Stone Age was good. Josh was sounding great. The band was great. There were these like flexible, bendy light tubes, that's the best way I could describe it, that the band was beating the shit out of. What is this? What is VPD? It's more guns that I don't have room for. Yeah. Their entire set list is online if you want to find out. Just go to setlist.com. So I don't want to like recount the entire set list, but I can tell you a couple of my favorites. The Evil Has Landed. I Appear Missing. Fucking I Sat by the Ocean was great. Monster in the Parasol was great. They had a really good, anything they did from Songs for the Deaf was amazing. It was great seeing John Theodore drum. I haven't seen him drum since 2005 when he was with Mars Volta, and he was just captivating. Really, really tight. I think this is the best lineup the band's ever had, and I'm really into the other band members. Like, they're all really talented, really like rock and roll fucking dudes. I regret saying that the way I just did. Yeah, rock and roll dudes. But I I definitely enjoyed myself, and Josh said something kind of interesting before he told someone to shut the fuck up. He said he was trying to explain how he's been all over the place with this tour, and he thinks it would be a great idea if people could come together and bond over the things they love rather than the things they hate. To which point, someone talked over him, and he was like, yeah, could you shut the fuck up, please? I was like, irony. He's like, no, I mean shut the fuck up in a nice way. I mean, I didn't know there was a nice way to tell someone to shut the fuck up, but... you can. Nah, he was trying to make a point. I respect that. He really did a great job, and I'm proud of him. And I had a fantastic time. Someone even offered me weed. I did not accept. Police. You a cop? Part-time. Dracula offered me the weed, that's correct. He goes, do you wish to smoke the weed? I'm looking for a save point. I could really use a save point, because if a chainsaw dude shows up, I'm in the bone zone. Save point on the bench. God, this mouse sensitivity is driving me nuts. But yet, this is pretty much exactly what it should be. I've been playing with very low sensitivity lately on the mouse. I'll be fine in a couple of minutes. Yeah. What else happened? Anything else? Some penis was fighting in the mosh pit, in the, you know, in the general admission area. And of course, Josh called him out. And, yeah, the security got him out, got him the fuck out of there. Josh Groban. No. Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age, not Josh Groban. Who the fuck is Josh Oh, right, I know who that is. Never mind. Is this Gorilla's art? Oh, look at that. It's Noodle in 2D. Happy! Josh Goron from Zelda. So, yeah, definitely worth my time. I'm glad I got to see a concert. Is there anything else I can talk about? Once again, I employed my trick of getting out of there somewhat early. Like, I left during Songs for the Dead, which was their final song. I checked on the set list that had been posted. And, so I left like halfway through the song, so I got to hear all of it while I was walking out of Madison Square Garden. And no traffic. None. The food, that's a good hack for life, yeah. Top 10 Vinesauce life hacks. Number 10! But no, I did get to hear it. The only problem was that it was in Madison Square Garden, which means it's expensive. The food. Alright, you motherfuckers want 2 chicken sliders? Do you want 2 chicken sliders with fries? $12. You want 3 chicken tenders? Of course you do. You know you want the tendies. All attendees must consume tendies. Same price. How much is beer at Madison Square Garden? $13. You want to hear how much a double of Maker on the Rocks was? $24. That's not even city prices. That's just go fuck yourself prices. That's Madison Square Garden, man. You want a hot dog? It's like $7 for a hot dog. It's the same for like stadiums. It's like sport ball stadiums. God damn it. Why not sneak food in? They check your bag and they take a look in your scrotum area, in your groin. So if you want to sneak a cheeseburger, you know, when you walk in there, they feel your junk up a little bit. They really don't. They don't. I knew that lack of reload was going to be a pain in the dick. Did you see the tweet about streaming Odyssey early? No, what is that tweet? Tell me about it. Tell me, bartender, please. Guy got banned for streaming it early? Oh, good for him. The embargo's not up yet. The embargo is up tomorrow. It was a retail copy. He was under no such embargo. There's a Nintendo, like it or not, if they say do not upload review footage by this particular time, they can fucking remove your channel. They can get you a copyright strike. Is it good for them to do this? No, but it's within their rights. I mean, you're not wrong, just, you know, you're just an asshole. I think that's what's going on here. It's one of those situations. Any company would do this, and has. That's cool. Am I just... Can we go through this door one more time? Okay, I got confused. That was my fault. Limitation of the Gold Source engine. You can't have giant maps. Which is why everything loads. I don't like the way the doors are handled in this game. I understand why they are. But, it'd be great if I could find that fuse. that's a painting. So that was the fuse that I got. We'll talk about Animal Crossing, we'll talk about AVGN's Polybius, we'll talk about... No, I have the fuse, I need to figure out where the, thing is. I don't know what to call it, sorry. The box, the electrical box, the box that you get to eat when you're trying to get it 8. This isn't confusing at all. Some fucking nice fake doors all throughout this bitch. I'm saying that a lot lately. Come on. Cry of fear. I'm crying on the inside. I am crying on the inside right now. I just wanted to take a break. Cry of ear. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm really feeling that way right now. Just needed a moment. Okay, good. Now my ears are reset. Okay, I gotta find the box. I haven't been able to find the box in my life yet, but one day I'll find the box. Is there a door gonna be magically open now? No? Okay, good. Back at the station. Alright, well then... Okay. That's my fault then. Just for some reason, my sense of navigation, which is already poor, it just goes to shit when I play this game. Oh, that's not a real fake door, that's a real door. I can't get out. I can't get out! I can't get out. Oh, I need to pick up a key! Ah, let me drop all the other things I've got. What other cool thing don't I need? Got the classroom key. How many classrooms do we have here? Which one is the classroom? There are many. There are many what appear to be classrooms. Blocked by a table. You got the fire exit key. There's nothing happening. Could the music maybe just fuck off a little bit? Just a little bit. It doesn't have to fuck off completely. Just Just a little bit. The game listened. Ask and you shall receive. I've had people tell me this game was amazing and a life-changing experience. Meanwhile, I like it. I like it. It's good. I don't know about, like, the level of hype that people gave me for this, I think was very high. Very, very high. Every Halloween I hear about Cry of Fear. My expectations were set too high. I apologize. When it came out... Well, I mean, that was 7 years ago, right? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I guess it aged kind of poorly, if that's the case. I mean, even 5 years ago, some of this stuff would have been a little bit... I mean, I'll definitely, I'll take the blame for getting lost easily. I'll take the blame for some of this. I'll tell you what I definitely don't like. That dude was so right when they said I was gonna complain about the, limited inventory. That's very frustrating. I'm glad Resident Evil 7 had a, an upgradable backpack. So that's locked. Vinny, I want to point out that one of the new characters in Animal Crossing Mobile is named Beppy. Are you kidding me? I watched most of the let's talk about Animal Crossing for a minute, because I watched most of the Animal Crossing Direct, but I didn't pay super close attention to it. I have had almost no time to myself all day. There really is a Beppy? It's not a clown, is it? But, it's a penguin. I can't wait to get ripped to fucking shreds. We'll talk about Animal Crossing in a second. I have to have my wits about me. What? Okay. No, listen, shotguns don't make good melee weapons. We all knew this. It's fine. The Animal Crossing Direct was what it was. There's microtransactions in the form of, let's get the elephant out of the closet right away. You can, like every cell phone game, I know this is gonna be a big topic of debate, where there's people who are gonna say, Vinny, the game is trash, don't give them your money because there's microtransactions. The way it works is you purchase the leaf tickets, or you just earn them by playing the game. So it's like Pokemon Go, in the sense that you get the stuff faster if you pay for it. Which, of course, I would not recommend paying for it, because why would you do that, jerk? So, yeah, I guess the whole thing about it is, it's Animal Crossing Lite. It's like a campground thing. It's called Pocket Rocket, Animal Crossing Pocket Rocket, starring Bepsi. And it's a really interesting looking little mobile game. A couple things of note is there's a friendship meter, which I like. That's something that I feel should have been in Animal Crossing for a little while now. And I'm happy that maybe some of these changes will eventually sneak their way into Animal Crossing Switch. So, like, if you're really good friends with Scoot, you get, like, a little number that says, I'm 5 friends with Scoot. I'd rather have a Nintendo Switch Animal Crossing 2. This is not preferable. But it's what we have, so let's talk about it. I like that when you complete tasks for villagers, they have, like, definite rewards. Kinda like Stardew. And like some other games of this nature. That will definitely make chores a little bit more interesting. And I hope that, that is further refined with the next Animal Crossing. You guys want anything from the red box? I mean box? I passed a save. Oh my god. My sense of spatial awareness in real life is way better than this. You have to take my word for it. You have to trust me. Where was it? Oh, wow, I'm okay. I'm damaged. I like the, you know, building furniture idea. Getting, like, resources to build stuff. I think it's just, again, for a mobile format, it's fine. You build a little campground, you become friends, you can scavenge resources in certain spots, you do little favors, and, then you can send your character to different places. It's fine. It's a little light on stuff. And I'm seeing some of the same furniture over and over and over again. I hope by the time Animal Crossing Switch comes out, some of the furniture is redone, and it looks really good. The fuck? All right. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know that that was the suicide enemy. Press F to resist. Alright, I forgot this game has a fucking dumpster fire stamina system. See, this is why I haven't left the Glock behind, because there's tons of Glock ammo all over the fucking place. So I will probably play the Animal Crossing mobile game. I don't think I'm going to get so obsessed with it that I end up spending real money on happy tickets, which buy you happy drugs. But I am very interested in seeing how they take the series in the future. Based on some of the things I saw, I feel like there's some improvements and some interesting developments in the Animal Crossing series. And it makes me more excited for Animal Crossing Switch. I only just wish that was more on the horizon than possibly non-existent. So that's, I guess that's how I feel about it. Did I see the screenshot of Tom Nook bathing in leaf tickets? I'm not surprised. I liked some of the new characters too. I saw a couple of the new, I didn't see Beppy. Like I said, I was kind of doing a bunch of things while I was like cleaning and cooking. But I did see the little character. What's the character that sells you the trash? Oh. No, it's one of the new characters. Is that Beppy? Maybe he doesn't... Maybe they don't sell you trash. Cook any good meals lately? I'll tell you what I made today. No, it wasn't Harv. There's the 3 Bird Brothers, one's Beppy. It was probably Beppy then. I just didn't see the name. I made, it was another blue bib thing. It was, chicken that you had to flatten. So, cutlets. With breadcrumbs. So, just, you know... Oh, we've gone the wrong way again. Great. And, yeah, it was, like, what do you call them? It was chicken. Yes, it was chicken. And it was, this hot honey that you put the red pepper flakes in. You put it in honey. And it was also... sweet potatoes cut into like little wedges in the oven so they would be a little crispy, and you combine that with the hot honey and it was wonderful. And the chicken was good too. It's just fine. It's just yeah, just like adult tendies, but it was good. What's a good meal a college student can make that isn't ramen? Squash is really cheap, and it's really good. And you can combine that, if you know how to cook it well. Green beans with garlic. Rice is always really good. You could probably buy a fuckload of, like, chicken. Beans. Just don't let me hear you doing hot dog spaghetti. I saw some, like, fucking super trashy, totally non-ironic thing, on someone I know's, social media. And it was, like, disgusting looking. It was basically, like, boiled hot dogs and spaghetti with nothing else. Just that. I was like, okay, this is super low budget. Someone's going through a tough time right now. That's not even low budget. Hot dogs are stupidly expensive for what they are. That's why, like, you can do rice and squash and various vegetables are cheap. Even ramen with egg is pretty alright. You could throw some chives in there, some, you know, some scunions. spice it up. You can even get a little bit of chicken in there if you want, or boiled hot dogs. Oh, because the phone died. The in-game phone died. What would a tropical hot dog night be? Like, what would you have to... What, like pineapples and, like, coconut? How about a pina colada, but with a hot dog smoothie blended in for extra taste and protein? When I hear the words hot dog smoothie, even though I'm probably the first person ever to utter something so terrible, this is what I think. Fuck. Why do I hear the sound of a flare? Alright, Cloud, we gotta get back to Midgar. I just wanted to go back to Midgar. I wanted to fight the Proud Claude with Barret and Sid. I feel like Desert would have gotten that. Desert would have enjoyed that. Rip Desert. Actually, he's just not here. He's fine. I like the way you thrust, Cloud. But the thing is, the train doesn't activate until you get all the way down the hall. Oh, we'll just load that. Vinny, there's a ladder? Oh, I didn't see the ladder. You sure? Wait a minute. Wait. You're saying I have to shoot the train. I've been told to assault the train with a weapon. Joke's on you, my character's name is Sabin. Or Sabin. I can lift a train over my head. Oh yeah, that's a ladder. Well now I feel like a silly asshole. very hidden, very difficult to see. I missed ammo. Whatever. Am I gonna talk about Polybius? We can talk about Polybius for a second. I just want to say, rest in peace, James Rolfe. We hardly knew ye. I knew video games would be his eventual death. That's it. Oh, sorry, angry video game nerd, yes. It would be... What if he just, like, that was it? That was the end of AVGN. See ya. The Mummy. So here's the weird thing about that Mummy reboot. The Mummy movie was trash. Apparently, a fucking Mummy video game just came out on the Switch. That's like a Metroidvania. And it's really good. Oh, well... I'm boned. Yeah, I like the sounds. There's definitely some good sound design in this game from time to time. No, dick. Why am I throwing shit? I didn't press the throw button. I just wanted to pick it up. Rip cat. Rip cat. Like, we even got some flavor text. I actually can't pick this up, so... Oh, I think I have maximum. I didn't know there were maximum. Now I know there's maximum flare. I feel like I'm being chased, but I don't know if I really even am. But, I think I went the right way accidentally. I think I just stumbled into the next area. If you weren't allergic to cats, would you have one? I don't think it would be fair for me to have a pet at this point in my life, because I don't think I would be a very good pet owner. I'm not home a lot. I would start to feel like it was an obligation to be home, and that would make me more... like I would be in a foul mood because of that. Also, cats are extremely different. I was used to having a dog for 16 years, and I know cats are extremely independent, and they can be a little, they can be a little sassy. They can be a little shitty. Not sure I'm not sure I'm feeling that. I feel like a dog would really be, like, too much. A cat would be not enough. So if you jump into a train head on, you will crash the game. Just be aware of that, okay? You haven't met lots of cats, Vin. I had, my aunt and uncle had cats when I was younger. And my friend had cats, my roommate at the time. Well, one cat, and he was the most vicious motherfucker on the planet. I've told stories of this cat. The cat would attack unprovoked at all times. This cat was an agent of chaos. It would wait for it to get dark, and then it would bite into your foot. My friend Paul has a permanent scar because of that cat. So, yes, I haven't met a ton of cats, but I've met a couple. Just a couple. And definitely they weren't as amazing as dogs. In terms of, like, unconditional love. They're very, very independent in my experience. But no, I have not met a ton of cats, that's correct. Vinny prefers cougars, not cats. Right? Good. Watch me have to climb another ladder. How allergic to cats are you? I'm even allergic to people that have cats. Sorry. No, I'm allergic enough, but it's not... My eyes get really itchy. I start sneezing, my nose gets stuffy. Eventually, I can get used to it, but I have to be around the cat a lot, and then I can get used to it. Like a real lot. It's more of a mild inconvenience, but sometimes it can get really, really rough to the point where I can't even watch TV comfortably. Depends. I mean, I've been around some cats that are fine, and then sometimes it's just a shit show. It's a nightmare. Okay. No, it doesn't look like he was one of those things. From here, it looks like a rooster head. Someone in chat gave me advice. So if the TV becomes inconvenient, then I should stop watching TV after hanging out with cats. I'll do that. Guys, you think if I go to one of those, like, cat cafes in Japan, and I get really, really bad allergies, do you think I can, like, press charges against the cat cafe? Damn it, he must have locked it. Why is he doing this? There is a key and battery on the ground, I better take. Oh, what's that? Oh, you... I'm sorry, did you want to see? Well, you have a choice. You have a choice. You can take a flare and you can see things. Or you can take a key. Or you can take a weapon. Oh, it's a MOBA. Alright, my bad. The batteries for the phone. My bad. I just shot on the game when it was clearly user error. The era of the user. The year of our Lord, 2017. That would be like if, you know, I said my Zelda save file was deleted, and it really wasn't. Just the master mode. But then I tried to, like, take Zelda off of my lists for best games of the year, because I was so upset. And it's a garbage game because you can delete a save file easily. You know, I just realized the way I play video games, I'm qualified to be a gaming journalist. I could do it. Guys, I can do it. Vinny, I'm out of the loop here. What are you referencing? Should I let the cat out of the bag? And also let my allergies go wild? Well, there's a gaming journalist who went on a tirade about Zelda Breath of the Wild because they had family over and they thought the family overwrote their save file of Zelda. And he went online instead of finding out what was going on. He said that Nintendo was garbage, that Zelda will no longer be qualified for Game of the Year, will no longer be considered for Game of the Year because it's a garbage game. I'm paraphrasing, and also allegedly. Let's throw that in. This is my understanding of the situation. I don't know all the details, of course. I wasn't there. But I do know that he blamed user error, saying that if it's it's saying something like it's too easy to erase your file, and it's garbage and the game is poop. And then it ended up being user error because he didn't check which save file it was until later. In which case he found out it was master mode that was deleted and not the actual save file. And then he went on Twitter and tried to, I think, backpedal a bit It sounds like something I would do. Fuck are you? This is what happened to the park? Oh look, it's the shovel. It's still here. Oh. I got too close. No, here's the thing though. I kind of agree. Breath of the Wild should have extra save slots. In the sense that, like, you know, if you start a new game, like you can, it would be cool if you could have multiple new games and multiple branching new games. And also, Nintendo definitely needs to get a backup system. They still don't have a system that you can copy your files over to a hard drive. That's extremely frustrating. I'm 100%. Oh, you have to make a new account? Okay, making a new account, that's like still, you know, do I have to do that? When maybe you can just have a way? That doesn't excuse what happened, but I mean, there are things that could be done to make it a little easier for the player to create a new game and to back up your save files on a hard drive. Definitely could be improved, and Nintendo should get on that shit immediately. So user-friendliness can be really, really difficult for them, and it usually takes them a little while to adapt. And that's something that's frustrating about Nintendo. So, anyway. But yeah, definitely you want to do your research before you go on a Twitter tirade. I think that's the lesson learned here is before you go on a tirade about something that you may or may not be wrong about, make sure you're not wrong about it, then go on the tirade. Go back, you can get a flashlight for your pistol. That sounds good. Is that true? Or is this japes? It's not a jape, so where is it then? On the other side of that bus, not a jape. This bus. How does one get on the other side of this bus? What the hell? Wait. There's a save point in here? I can access the save point through the wall of the bus. Oh, there was not japes. Oh, look at this! Not only was it not a jape, but there's a fucking gun in here. It's the AR. Okay, maybe it was still slight japes because I can't get on the other side of the bus. Jump out of bus window. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. You son of a bitch. Chat was not japes. Thank you, chat. You were helpful. Very helpful. I'm not gonna pick up the AR just yet. I don't even know if I'm in the right spot. This might all just be extra. I was definitely here before. Bad idea. It's funny because, yeah, so I was trying to do the headshot. The melee fucking sucks in this game. It's so fucking bad with the gun melee. I wouldn't recommend it. But I got rid of all my melee, so that's the best I can do. So much for not getting addicted to morphine. Morphine makes the holy known. Angarina. Must resist. Was that correct? Was this the way I should be going? I feel like I've been here before. Yeah, I've definitely been here before. Yes, that's the flesh tree. The meat tree. There's... oh, okay, so go to the top floor. Okay. But now I really won't want to get rid of the pistol if it has its own flashlight. Really? Have I really forgotten which door already? Fake doors forever. Syringe. Seahorses. Forever. Well, it's not on the top floor. Just go back and check every door all over again. You haven't commented on the fact that he just picks up and uses any old syringe that he finds on the ground. Do you see what horrors lurk in this world? Did you see that there's a fucking, like... There it is. Inventory is full. Did you not see that there's a fucking dead person upside down on a flying bed? I think I would probably also... Hey, whatever's available. Whatever you got. Well, that is a very intense light. Yeah, I'm convinced that the only thing that happened early on was there was some, like, bum that, it was just a bum. It was a drunk bum. And my main character was like, that's a zombie. So he did his first morphine, got really high. All the other people in the game became zombies in his, you know, fucked up brain. And my dude's just been beating the shit out of bums for the past 5 hours of gameplay, almost. So this looks like a good place to drop something. I don't have any shotgun ammo. None. But I have a little bit of ammo for this thing. Mega Maker had a big update. I'll take a look. Not now, but I'll take a look. Jeez. Are you playing Mario Odyssey tomorrow? If all goes well, I will. Try my goddamn hardest to stream it tomorrow. Will it be an early stream? If I get it early, and I'm 100% okay with the idea of streaming it early. You know, if I'm... Huh. Like, if I'm confident that I can stream it and be okay, I will stream it as early as possible. Did you plan on finishing a hat in time? I did yesterday. Three tall boys. Got a tall boy, a bud. I'm really trying to figure out what the fucking point of me coming back to this park was. Oh. Wait, is this a different park? This is a different park. I thought this was the park from earlier. Hey. Wood! Wood! Jesus. This is the park from earlier. Wait, maybe that shovel meant that there's more digging. Wait a second, I'm gonna head back. You know what? No, I'll probably have to head back that way anyway. So I'll just hold off. Binyat, why didn't you stream yesterday? I went to a concert. I went to see Queens of the Stone Age. I did stream though for 2 hours. Check the VODs. Someone also said earlier, Binyat, when is Resident Evil 7 stream? Or when is Resident Evil stream? And I finished it. It's done. Check full sauce. So just remember, you know, take a look first. Take a look-see. Maybe they meant DLC. I didn't do all the DLC. I did some of it. I mean, I plan on doing the rest of it, but I was thinking about holding off because in December more DLC is coming out, and I might wait until then. So if they meant DLC, then that's fine. Then yes. I would like to finish the DLCs, because they were, so far, pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to be there. Is that the right spot, chat? Before I waste my time backtracking, can someone just let me know if I should be in that apartment again? Yeah, there's more spots here for, digging. It's a shovel. There for a second. This is a backtrack puzzle. Backtracking is now considered a puzzle. I could probably kill them, but I don't know if I want to waste my ammo. So place your bets. Do I get killed by one of the tall boys? Place your bets now, folks. I'm invincible! Wow. I went and did all that to get ammo for a gun I do not have. I watched a documentary last night after I came home from the concert, and it's called Jodorowsky's Dune. And it's a documentary about Alejandro Jodorowsky, who directed The Holy Mountain, which I talked about. A surrealist director who is, I believe, certifiably insane. He almost directed the Dune movie in like 75. And he had the whole movie planned out. He recruited H.R. Giger to do, the Harkonnens? Is that how you say it? To do that. He went to Douglas Trumbull, who did 2001 Space Odyssey, but got rejected. He eventually got the person who did Alien. He was gonna have Salvatore Dali play one of the characters, Orson Welles. I mean, talk about fucking... I mean, you gotta see this documentary if you want to see what could have been. The problem is, the whole movie's planned out. It's all drawn. It's storyboarded. It's in this massive book. And the documentary shows you some of the scenes. Even animates them. And it looks like it really would have been a stunning movie. Pink Floyd would have been the soundtrack. Okay? And some other, like, really big talent at the time would have been involved with this thing. The problem is, he wanted the movie to be 14 hours. I'm sure he would have budged, but he did not get the budget he wanted. In fact, the studios did not understand him. And the studios did not give him a chance. So, even though he got that far, and, yes, 14 hours, he was ahead of his time. I mean, it would have made for a good television show, like a Game of Thrones-esque, you know, 14-part series or something, you know? But, obviously, the studios wanted his movie to be an hour and a half. Anyway, he fought and he fought and he fought, and he talked to producers, he tried to get the money for this thing. They didn't give it to him. It really fucked him up. He became a very defeated person as a result, but he ended up doing comics for the rest of his career until fairly recently. But anyway, he directed The Holy Mountain, which is, I talked about about a week ago, and that movie is very, very weird. So I'm assuming the Hollywood executives looked at this guy, looked at his movies, and we're like, no. Absolutely not. What? The fuck are you? What was that?
Cross the Holy Mountain horizontally!
The fuck? Someone said, Vinny, there's nothing artistic about a man shooting milk from cat boobs. The problem with that statement is, I'm sure getting cat boobs was not easy. Like turning, like, ocelots into milk-shooting devices. You have to imagine that the trouble this dude went to get some of these scenes. The amount of money spent. The risks taken. There had to have been some kind of motive. I know people think Jodorowsky's a hack, a couple people. I don't totally agree, but I would very much understand your point. In the same way some people feel Blade Runner is very slow and boring. Like, I get it. But I do think that there is intent behind his images. Whether or not that's art to you, well, I don't know. I mean, have you made any Holy Mountain-esque movies that you could tell me about Ocelot Tits? Because Ocelot Tits seems like it was a pretty fucking complex device to rig up Ocelot Tits to shoot milk. Not that you have to make a movie to judge art. You don't, obviously, but I'm just saying, it doesn't seem like an easy thing to do, to just write it off. I'm sure he meant what the art for Ocelot Tits was ocelots are crazy. They're mental, mate. Sometimes they shoot milk from their mouths. I have no idea what Ocelot Tits were even doing in that movie. I could... You know, someone in chat, when we were watching it, had some explanation about Ocelot Tits, and I was like, what the f... Okay, better than I got. Ronald Street. Anyway, Jodorowsky's like late 80s now. So I don't think there's gonna be any hope for his movie to get made. He was saying in the documentary, like, he was like, I don't care who makes it, just make it. Grab the fuse. I'm so confused. Grab the fuse. Inventory full. Drop the key. Well, hang on a minute. Anyone who knows this game really well, can you just let me know what am I doing with this key? Go back to the flesh tree and use the key? Key is next to flesh tree. Alright. I took a number of chat member feedback into consideration. I have to go back to the flesh tree, I think. The problem with the flesh tree is I was kind of not too far from there, but now I'm pretty far from there. Do I have an estimated release date for Another Light? I have the entirety of the album more or less mixed almost perfectly. But mastering takes a little bit of time. I don't have a date. I'm sorry. If I give you a date and then we can't meet the date, you're gonna be more upset. It's gonna be one of those things where you'll know a week ahead of time. Sorry. What's this? You have to go back to where you started? That's just lazy. This game could have been a little shorter, but much more tight if I didn't have to go all the way back to the beginning. It would have been better if I didn't have to go all the way back. So here we are at the park again. Okay, so Vinyl. You want to know what's going on with Vinyl? Vinyl is going to happen for another light, but it's not going to happen right away. Vinyl takes like 4 to 5 months to produce, so what's going to happen is we're going to release the album first, we're going to have the CD first. It'll be online before the CD, slightly, CD, and then Vinyl. So, we'll probably end up doing like 500 of them. Which is gonna, you know, it's not gonna be cheap. I don't really know, like, here's the thing, I want you to know, anyone who's listening, I try to make it as interesting as possible, even if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about or have no interest. I have no idea what to do with some of this stuff sometimes. Like, the whole music industry has changed so much. It's really hard to know what you're doing, and we don't have a manager. It's just, you know, I'm winging it. So, I'm really, like, doing my best to wear many hats. Many hats. I'm like a Team Fortress 2 character right now. I'm trying to be, you know, a music person, but I'm also trying to be... Can I even go back this way? I don't even know. Might hit a dead end. I think I might have to, you know what? I might have to go through... Vinny, I really dislike you talking about your music all the time. I don't see a kappa, so I'm gonna ask you seriously, if you can really point to how often I talk about my music. Please let me know what do you think the percentage of my music-related chat to everything else related chat is. No, this is real. This is a problem we've had for a while. This isn't just one person. Once a day. Okay, so that's what? Is that like maybe 1% of the streams? 2%? Honestly, you mention it nearly every stream. Okay, question. Have people not asked me about this to the point where I would want to respond? And let people know for a second. Oh, it's on the way. We're finishing up. I'll let you know when we have more info. So I want you to think about that, and I want you to think about something that you spent 1.5 years of your life working on. And I want you to think, would you talk about it? So, Vinny, please, it's probably... Listen, troll is fine. If you need to troll, I just want you to know where I'm at. I can't go back this way. Huh. I think I have to go all the way back here. What do they expect you to talk about other than what's going on in your life? Well, here's a bicycle. Oh, look, a lamppost. There's a recorder. Tree. What is that? Garbage? I genuinely have made a conscious effort to lower music chat. I really don't want to inundate you with it all the time, and I really do genuinely believe that I haven't. And you know what? I do find it to be, at some point, there's definitely a level of interest. Like, okay, so someone asks about vinyl. Let me tell you about the vinyl process. Let me tell you about, I was gonna tell you about vinyl production plants, like Jack White opening the first new vinyl production plant in years, because vinyl has somehow made a comeback to the point where I think it's beating CDs. So. Alright, I didn't get the fuse. Okay. Also, this game is not keeping my interest. And that's another problem, because I would like to be immersed in this, but I'm just backtracking at this point, and it's really unfortunate, because I wanted to like this game so much. So, and of course, listen, I want you to know I do appreciate you all watching, but if there's ever a point where I become, you know, like, you just don't like listening to me, I'm not really, like, holding your hand, I'm not making you stay, and I want you to please feel free to go find a streamer that's more to your liking. Do what you have to do to be happy. Don't subject yourself to something that doesn't make you happy. Always. So let's talk about movies for another hour. Okay. Was it raining here before? Oh, let me finish my thought. Vinyl is going to happen, but it's not going to happen right away. I think we're going to do something a little different. And also, if anyone here wants to know, the album will be on Spotify, it'll be on YouTube for free, and it'll be a $1 download. So this isn't something that I'm necessarily trying to make money off of. But it will be available eventually, maybe like 6 months down the line. So that's the thought, that's the answer to your question. I hope that helps. Thank you for the interest. Should I report people who pirate it? We put it on Pirate Bay ourselves. I think this is the right way. You're gonna have to report me. That's what you're gonna have to do. For those wondering when Stardew is happening, I'm probably gonna play this another half hour, 20 minutes. I just wanted to make some good progress in this. Because when Odyssey comes out, do you think I'm gonna want to look at this game? I feel like I went the wrong way again. You do have to get to the beginning of the apartment to get to the other fuse. What do you mean I have to go to another apartment to get another fuse? I'm reading the chat. Hang on. God, I wish this game had a fucking... What was that? One is located in Saxon Avenue. Retrieve 2 fuses to the square. This is, this game is fucking really confusing. I know it wants me to just find this stuff. But I wish there was like a map. Alright, so someone said I have to find another one in an apartment. I'm not gonna quit this game. I'm not gonna let it beat me, so let's just keep looking. Do you need a walkthrough? I might, yeah. I might actually need a walkthrough. This is locked. This wouldn't happen to be Ronald Street. Not Ronald Street. It seriously only gets worse from here. Just drop the game. What a tough position to be in. It's a shame too, because when it's good, it's good. When it's good, it's exactly what I expected and wanted out of this. So we're gonna look for this fucking apartment again. Which drab alleyway will have it? Vinny, you have to climb up the planks and use the fuse in those apartments. Is that true? Okay, well that's a lead. I was just there, but that's a lead. And I believe this is the wrong way. We're gonna go back to those apartments. What is the level you're on so we can help you? I'm not sure it works like that, Desert. I think it's a little bit more non-linear than that. My mission is, if you look here, retrieve 2 fuses to Hanson Square. One is located on Saxon Avenue. So, I am somewhere in that part of the game. That's my mission. Mooring says, if you're not enjoying it, I'm totally fine with you stopping it. I understand that as a streamer it's more complicated than that, though. It is. It's a little tougher because then you let a lot of people down. There's a lot of people who are big fans of this game that I don't want to let down because I started it. And I want to see it through. But no, I'm not enjoying this backtracking. I enjoy the game in a general sense. I even enjoy making fun of this game when it gets silly. So it's been, I think, fine streaming material. It's just very confusing. The answer is no clip. Yeah, I'll bet. Here, look. A number of people said to go back to the apartment up here. Alright? And use the fuse in the apartment building. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't necessarily even believe that, but I got nothing else. So we're gonna check it out. Okay, here's another apartment. Door won't budge. I think I'm on a roof. If it's a jape, will you retire from streaming? I'll just talk about music 24/7 as punishment. No, that was definitely not the right thing for me to do because there was no there was no spot for a fuse. It's not a jape. You gotta proceed through the scaffolds. Okay, so we're back at the hospital. Or the classroom, or whatever the fuck that was. It's kinda hard to tell. Let's watch the low-techs Let's Play. Try again. Just look for any possible way to go. So, scaffolds. So, it really only seems like there's one path through the scaffolds. Most YouTubers at this point start their videos with, "So I was looking forever, then found the thing." So this is a common problem that people have with this game. At that point, it just seems like a problem with the game. In the apartment, go back to the bus where the save point and the open window. Go in the apartment after jumping through the window. So this isn't the right way. There's nothing up here. All I know is there's a window. So someone else said that there was something on that bus. So the bus that I went through to get the AR. Apparently there's something over there. The only problem is I don't know how to get there. So let me just pick up some ammo through a bus. Okay. Now this is compounded with shitty memory. Shitty memory plus confusing game equals this playthrough. Alright, so this is definitely not the right way. Why is he climbing the mountain? How do you make it through a Metroid game? Okay, that's kind of different because there's a map. The station, which is Saxon Avenue, has 3 ways: entrance, left, and station. You want to the left, which leads to college. You need to head back, and this time go for entrance. Okay, that's helpful, thank you. Unless we're talking about Metroid 1, in which case, every time I played that game as a kid, it was exactly this. Clear level design, that helps too. Like, I'm trying not to just hate on the game, though, because I feel like this game has a lot more to offer than just me reducing it to... It's fucking shit! It's so easy to do. No, it's okay. I didn't take it as a jab. There was a genuine, legit question about why I can navigate Metroid games generally pretty well. Metroid, Castlevania, it's, I guess, mainly the map, and every area is kind of... I mean, this is also a first-person shooter. But one of the reasons something like Half-Life works so well is because there's minimal backtracking, and when you have to do it, it's pretty clear. So, there's 3 ways. There's entrance, there's the station. Can you paste that again? So I'm looking for entrance. Where's entrance? What is entrance? Here's the station. Under the blue van, people are saying. Under the blue van. Here's a blue van. I really don't think... What is this, Pokemon now? Go back to the tall boy side of the park. Okay, this is entrance. Right? So, let's save here. There's a note under the blue van. Let's see. There is. Ranking system explained. To the team. The supervisor is a dick. We've done this one already. So what's the, we have to find ranking system explained. Go to section D. It's an unlockable. It's not an in-game thing. My eye is twitching. Like never before. I feel like fucking Tom York right now. Back to the park. Which park? The Tall Boy Park? Am I... Is this where Tall Boy Park was? I think so. think I called it before too, which is to say that if I had to go back to that fucking flesh tree, the only way to get there was I was going the right way at one point, but then I backtracked too far. And then I tried to go to different areas and then I got confused and lost, but I think I was on the right path briefly. Okay, so door is locked. Just try a key on every lock. Don't make me know, never mind. So here's the subway, the opposite side of the subway. Door won't budge. Follow the blood footsteps. Okay, here's the bus. Here it is. Bus is here. Bus. This is bus. Hello. Hello, this is bus. How may I help you? My shotgun is still here. There's apartments over there. Right? And then we go through the apartments, we go the other way. So Easy said sunken cost fallacy. I think as a streamer, again, it's a little different, because if I was playing this on my own, and I just didn't like it, I wouldn't continue to play it. But there's a different kind of thing, like I said earlier, the streamer thing complicates things a little bit. This isn't the right way either. Wait a minute. It was one of these floors had a door I could go through. I love when I respond to someone, and then the first thing they say back is, "Senpai noticed." Which don't say, you'll get banned. Yes, I'm really good at going backwards in this game. Door won't budge. Door won't budge. Door won't budge. Finally, something is happening. VP70 again. Eat shit. Seriously, eat shit. full clip. These dudes take a lot of fucking bullets. Yo, give me some Glock ammo. Son, I need Glock ammo. Where's the nightstick? Oh no, I couldn't fit a credit card and a nightstick on my person at the same time. You understand? I had to get rid of the nightstick so I could put a credit card in my wallet. And then later I had to get rid of my shotgun because I couldn't hold the key that you saw. Also, a syringe takes up the same amount of space as an AR-15. And a fuse that's about 2 inches in diameter also takes up the same amount of space. Impressive. It's an M16. Okay, fine, but it says AR-15. That's what it says. Okay. I just realized I only have 2 weapons. How the fuck did that happen? Both of which will no longer have ammo. In a brief moment. I walk past save points a lot in this game, don't I? Yes, I do. Heavy is blocking the door. Oh, that wasn't dirt? Now you'll have to figure out if that was intentional or not. Alright, my big strong character here. Can he move this dumpster under the window so I can get up there? Nah. Vin, no one thinks that was intentional. Exactly. Perfect. Boy, did I do you a jape. So funny, right? Was that a ladder the size of a credit card? Same thing. Fuse, ladder, same thing. So some doors have wooden boards that can be destroyed, but some don't. Some doors have boards that are invincible. Can't wait to get the railgun. Okay, that could be a potential path. It's okay, XX. I don't mind. It's fucking... It's the wolf from Michael Jackson's Thriller. Oh, we're back here. We really all- Wow, we went all the way back to the apartments. I can combine flashlight with an M16. Metal machine music. Yeah, Lou Reed had a lot to do with this. Some say Lou Reed made this soundtrack. Farting. Farting into an electronic uterus. Am I close to finishing this game? No, you're not. You're not even halfway. You are less than halfway done. A defeated streamer. Vinesauce hangs his head in shame. Was the picture from the haunted hotel? It says miserable Matsumoto could do nothing but laugh. I got no more ammo. That's it. I'm totally out of ammo. I don't know, it looked like there was fucking water in there, I don't know. Time to run. Just run. That's the only thing I can do, just run. Is this one of those doors that I can open? Got a melee weapon again. The problem is, I'm now so angry with this game that it's gonna be hard to even enjoy the good moments. Like, I'm kind of biased against it now, unfortunately. Guessing survival horror is just not Vinny's cup of tea. Oh, no, no. Survival horror is fine. Cry of fear?
He always goes back to the same place, day after day.
It's different.
Like it was yesterday. Despite the fact that it causes him tremendous anxiety, he insists on returning.
It's exactly me.
Therapeutic reasons, I remain skeptical.
This dude is explaining me right now.
Respond well to questions about his
I did.
He became extremely angry when I mentioned events prior to what he insists on describing as the Black Day. His school and home life were no-go topics when discussing these feelings and anxieties. He told me the other day that he'd been seeing hallucinations, but couldn't give a clear description of what he'd been seeing. Naturally, I didn't take him seriously. I saw no evidence to suggest this was the case, but upped his prescription anyway. He claims the extra medication helps.
It was all just a dream. Spooky dream, spooky dream, spooky dream. Do I have to? I don't have the proper means. You cunt. Do I have to go through all that all over again?
He always goes back to the same place.
Hey, asshole, maybe you could put a save point after your fucking long cutscene.
Despite the fact that it causes him tremendous anxiety, he insists on returning. He insists it's for therapeutic reasons, but I remain skeptical. He doesn't respond well to questions about his personal life, and became extremely angry when I mentioned his pride and what he
It's not gonna make it go faster if I sprint.
Black Day. His school and home life were no-go topics when discussing these feelings and anxieties. He told me the other day that he'd been seeing hallucinations, but couldn't give a clear description of what he'd been seeing. Naturally, I didn't take him seriously. I saw no evidence to suggest this was the case, but upped his prescription anyway.
Do I have any ammo? I have no ammo. I'm gonna try to do this one section. Just see what happens. Just see what happens. Fear. A cry. A cry of fear. Is what they call the game. I'm more inclined to believe it's a cry for help. Cry of fear. I'll be back with some nice relaxing Stardew Valley in just a moment. Stick around.